Hi, I'm Kate, and I'm going to tell you how I found out my best friend is a spy. She was always secretive and mysterious, but she was also my best friend. Until one day, she revealed her true identity and my role in her mission. We met in freshman year of high school. Her name was Zoe, and she had just moved to our town from somewhere far away. She was quiet and shy, but I liked her right away. She had a cool style and a mysterious aura that made me curious about her. We became friends quickly, and soon we were inseparable. We hung out at school, at the mall, at each other's houses. We shared secrets, jokes, dreams. She was the only person who understood me and supported me. But there was something about her that always puzzled me. She never talked about her family or her past. She always changed the subject or gave vague answers when I asked her anything personal. She also had this weird habit of disappearing for hours or days without telling me where she was going or why. She would always come back with some excuse, like she had a family emergency or she was sick or she had to do some extra work for school. But I never saw any proof of that. She never showed me any photos of her family or any assignments from school. I started to suspect that she was hiding something from me. Maybe she had another life that I didn't know about. Maybe she had a boyfriend or a secret hobby or something else that she didn't want me to find out. I decided to confront her one day after school. We were walking home together when I stopped and looked at her seriously. "Zoe, can I ask you something?" I said. "Sure, what is it?" she said with a smile. "Are you lying to me?" I blurted out. She looked shocked and hurt by my question. "What? No, of course not. Why would you say that?" she said. "Because you're always so secretive and mysterious. You never tell me anything about yourself. You disappear all the time without telling me where you're going or why. You're hiding something from me, aren't you?" I said. She sighed and looked away. "Kate, please, trust me. There are some things that I can't tell you right now, but it's for your own good and mine," she said. "What do you mean? What are you hiding? Are you in some kind of trouble? Are you involved in something illegal? Are you a spy?" I joked sarcastically. She looked at me with a serious expression and nodded slowly. "Yes," she said quietly. I laughed nervously, thinking that she was joking too. "Yeah, right, and I'm the Queen of England," I said sarcastically. She shook her head and reached into her backpack. She pulled out a small device that looked like a phone but had many buttons and lights on it. "This is my communicator," she said as she pressed a button on it. "This is my ID card," she said as she showed me a card with her photo and name on it. "Zoe Smith, Agent 007, Secret Intelligence Service." I stared at the device and the card in disbelief. This is real?" I asked incredulously. "Yes," she said again calmly. But why, how, when, what?" I stammered, unable to form coherent sentences. She sighed again and put the device and the card back into her backpack.
"Kate, listen carefully,"
she said as she took my hand and led me to a nearby bench.
"I'm sorry for lying to you all this time, but it was necessary for my mission."
"Your mission? What mission?"
I asked.
"I can't tell you all the details right now," she said. "But basically, I'm an undercover agent for SIS, also known as MI6, the British Secret Intelligence Service." "British? But you don't have an accent," I exclaimed. "I know how to disguise it," she said. "I've been trained since I was 10 years old to be a spy." "A spy? For what purpose?" I asked. "To protect national security and global peace," she said. "And what does that have to do with me?" I asked. "You're part of my mission," she said. "What do you mean?" I asked nervously. She looked at me with a serious expression and said, "You're not going to like this, but you're the only witness to a major crime. You saw something that you shouldn't have seen, and we need you to testify against the most powerful and dangerous criminal organization in the world." I gasped and felt my heart racing. "What? No! That's terrifying! You're kidding!" I screamed. She shook her head and said, "I'm sorry, Kate, but it's the truth, and you have to make a choice. Either you come with me and help us bring justice to the world, or you stay here and risk being silenced by the criminals. What will it be?" She held out her hand and waited for my answer. I looked at her hand and then at her face. She seemed honest and brave. I remembered all the fun times we had together as friends. Maybe she was telling the truth after all. Maybe I did see something that could change the world. Maybe this was my chance. I took a deep breath and made up my mind. "Okay, I'll go with you," I said as I grabbed her hand. She smiled and said, "Thank you, Kate. You're very courageous." She pressed a button on her communicator and said, "We have the witness, ready for transport." A black car appeared in front of us and opened its door. She pulled me in with her and we got into the car. As we drove away from my old life, I wondered what awaited me in my new one. That's it. That was my story. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to not miss the next one. See you soon.